One of the most common questions I get every single day when it comes to trading is how to find your key levels on your chart to identify big buyers and big sellers. Here's exactly how. So, if you're in a scalping environment, you might have to find them in illiquid areas. Now, higher time frames always trump smaller time frames, but this week was a great example of volatility. So, we saw a nice gap down from 580 down to 480, a 100-point drop on the stock of Facebook. Now, what I really want to do is, because we're trading in between these two ranges, is I want to find those midpoints because that's typically where we're going to lie. So what we're going to do is mark with the high that we had on that first gap down, and then we're also going to mark out that low that we had developed there as well. And then from the second day as well, when we started gapping back up, I want to see how we moved back into that midpoint there. Now, this is going to be my very large area that we're going to spend most of our time. It'd be the point of control if you're looking at volume profile. As you zoom back in, you can see that you actually traded back and forth here, and as we traded on Friday as well, spending time at 552, mainly at 539, but it really, once we got above or below that, you traded in that overall direction. To give you an example, you can actually see here in Discord that we mentioned this exact play, going short down to our key level down near 531. You can see what happens. You end up breaking below this level, you shoot down, and then when you range back up, you actually push it to 552, and we're kind of just pinballing between these levels. But what the levels do, they don't provide you with direct answers of when to get in, when to get out, but they just tell you where big buyers and where big sellers are going to be showing up on your chart consistently over time. And that's really what's going to dictate when you're finding the right execution to get in and out of those trades, is so you know where those big buyers and where those big sellers are based on previous data. And these levels will remain for the time being as well until we start breaking back to the up or back to the downside. Obviously, higher time frame levels trump smaller time frame levels, but sometimes you have to use smaller time frames to get an edge in a scalping type environment as well. Follow for more content.